Stoicism, a mindset, not a mood. Born in chaos. Built for resilience. Followed by emperors, warriors. And now, people like you. This isn't ancient history. It's your modern survival kit. Stick around. Let's break it down. Subscribe for real philosophy, no fluff.
Stoicism, ancient philosophy for modern life. Why is Stoicism suddenly everywhere, from CEOs to Navy SEALs, from TikTok to therapy? Because it works. Even if you've never heard of the Stoic school of philosophy, you've probably heard the words of its thinkers. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That's Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor, philosopher, and one of the most iconic voices in Stoicism. But where did Stoicism begin, and why has it come roaring back into relevance in the 21st century? The origins of Stoicism. Stoicism was born in ancient Athens around 300 BCE, founded by Zeno of Citium, who couldn't afford a grand school building and instead taught in a painted public porch, or stoa poikile. Hence, Stoicism. Zeno divided philosophy into three parts: logic, the structure of reasoning; physics, the nature of the universe; ethics, the purpose of life and how to live well. You could say, logic is the bones, physics the muscles, and ethics the soul. Or, to use their own metaphor, logic is the fence, physics the field, ethics the fruit. Stoicism grew and adapted over time, especially when it migrated from Greece to Rome. There, it found new champions, from the enslaved philosopher Epictetus, to the wealthy advisor Seneca, to the emperor Marcus Aurelius himself. Core Stoic beliefs: 1. Everything is material. Even emotions and thoughts, according to Stoics, are physical, bodily reactions, chemical events. They believed in a universe made of an active principle, logos, or divine reason, and a passive one, matter. 2. Virtue is the only true good. Not wealth, not health, not even life itself. Everything outside of your moral character is an indifferent. It may have value, but it doesn't define you. 3. Emotions come from false judgments. We suffer not because of events, but because of our interpretation of them. Want something you don't have? Fear something that hasn't happened? That's your perception misleading you. 4. Control what you can. Accept what you can't. The Stoic mindset is famously summarized as, focus on what's up to you. The 4 virtues of Stoicism to master oneself and find peace. Stoics train in 4 core virtues: wisdom, knowing what is good, bad, and neutral; courage, facing fear, discomfort, and hardship with strength; justice, acting fairly, respecting others, doing your duty; temperance, practicing moderation and self-discipline; freedom, responsibility, and the self. For Stoics, you are free not because of your social status or wealth, but because of your internal discipline. Even a slave can be more free than an emperor if the slave has mastered his mind. Epictetus, once enslaved in Rome, wrote, "No man is free who is not master of himself." His teachings showed that freedom is an inner state, not an external condition. Seneca, though one of the wealthiest men in Rome, echoed this. He said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, who is poor." Even Marcus Aurelius, ruler of the known world, constantly reminded himself to remain humble, rational, and in tune with nature. Why Stoicism matters today? Modern life is full of chaos, information overload, uncertainty, and anxiety. Stoicism teaches you how to remain centered, to identify what truly matters, and to act with purpose and dignity. In the age of distractions, Stoicism is a guide to inner peace. It asks you to stop blaming the world and start working on your mind. No fluff. No fake optimism. Just reason, practice, and virtue. That's why athletes, entrepreneurs, soldiers, and students are turning to Stoic texts, not for history lessons, but for life tools. Final reflection: you don't need to wear a toga or sit in silence for hours. Stoicism is about living well in your world, by being honest, resilient, and present. It's not about being emotionless, it's about having the strength to face reality with clear vision and moral integrity. So ask yourself, what's truly under your control? What virtues are you practicing today? And which Stoic quote lives in your head rent-free? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this video helped clarify the Stoic mindset, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more philosophy that actually fits modern life. Because the world is chaotic. But you don't have to be.